Guys, it happened. It's August 16th. I woke up this morning. Right now it's 5:10 in the afternoon. But I woke up this morning and we have broken 7,000 subscribers. And that absolutely made my day. I am feeling about 90% myself. Still hurts to breathe a little bit, but I am on the final stretch, so we're good. But 7,000 subs. So thank you guys. And because of that, this is what we're going to do. I have teamed up with Holstersmith and KnifeKits.com, and, well, we're going to do a giveaway, but there's going to be a couple extra things. The giveaway is I'm going to make someone a holster. So whoever wins, we're going to get in contact with each other, and I'm making you a holster absolutely 100% free to you. And it's going to be a holster of your choosing. All of the material for said holster is going to be provided by Holstersmith and KnifeKits.com. So that is absolutely 100% epic. Now, to add a little bit more gas to the fire, guess what? I talked to them this morning, and from now to the end of the month, that's another, 15 days? You have 7% off at Holstersmith.com as long as you put in this code, FalTac YT. That's FalTac YouTube. So FalTac YT. And that is good till the end of the month at 7% off your entire order. You can order as much or as little as you want, but that 7% is going to absolutely help you guys out. It helps me out and it helps them out. So I am absolutely super stoked about it. So go ahead, and when you make your order there, give them a thank you for doing this, because they don't have to do this, and it's absolutely awesome this day and age that they're teaming up with little old me to be able to do that. Number one. Number two, we're going to go ahead and make another holster today. We're going to do a Taurus TX22 with a flashlight. Nothing really big deal to it. It's going to be a level 2 GTI rig, or RTI rig, so I'm looking forward to it in Battleship Gray. Here it is here. I got it mocked up already. But I had a couple things happen. So obviously you saw I had pneumonia. I got back in the shop, I started doing a couple shells, and my heat press died. Done. I've only had it for like a year and a half, and the control board went. So I went and ordered another one because it was like 40 bucks, and I'd rather spend $40 than $600 for a new one. And the time being, I ended up finding one. Actually, the girlfriend found one on Facebook Marketplace. So it is actually heated up right now. It's all set to go. I gave the guy $70 for it. I don't remember. 75 bucks, we'll call it that. And it's working. It's doing what we need to do. And once this one dies, I will be upgrading to a 16 by 24, which is like $700, which absolutely sucks, but it's going to make my life so much easier. So we'll do that down the road. But for now, we got that in place. Also, I was sent a new blocking actually, it's a mount for holsters, and I got sent a little bit ago, but I'm just now getting around to it. This thing is awesome. So if you haven't heard of MC Kydex, then check out their channel, or their website, mckydex.com, and they have some pretty awesome stuff. So this is his newest edition. His name's Josh McNeil, and this thing is absolutely awesome. Now you're probably like, Iggy, what is this? Well, let me tell you what this is. This is the ultimate attachment for your holster. Now, if you, let me show you. Now, when you're making a holster and you have to block for this, you now have to block for over the trigger guard, and you have to get it so it's level and this and that. So there's just a lot more to it. What if I told you that you could do one simple blocking right there, or you could stack up some dimes for that, but all you need to do, see these larger passers, all you need to do is mount that to it. So no more supporting under here, that does it itself, right? So this is absolutely awesome. It looks like it's a little bit bigger than a 1/4 inch wide, which no big deal whatsoever, but that mounts directly to the Kydex, and believe it or not, it comes with the hardware to throw it together, which is absolutely phenomenal, and instructions, which is pretty sweet. Here's his information right here, mckydex.com, his email and phone number right there. And let me show you. So you got, bam, one mount. If you can't tell, these are threaded. Lines right up. So there's one attachment. 2 attachment, and then if you flip it over to do the RTI 33, 3 attachment, 4, 5. So you could literally do pretty much any. You could also do Blackhawk on this as well. Any attachment on this thing, and how cool is that? So $15, and you're gonna save 10-20 minutes of time just blocking for this point and this point, especially on vacuum form where all you have to do is put a I sometimes use rubber bushings for it. It works perfectly. So just one here, bam, good to go. So again, MC Kydex for these guys. These are absolutely phenomenal. I'm going to start using these. So he sent me 2. We're going to give one away. And probably, depending on the holster that I make for someone, maybe it'll go on that. So we'll see. But we are going to have this one to give away and a holster. So, and what I'm going to do is this particular video is going to be the video with the giveaway. All you have to do is comment, whether you want to comment your name, comment something, whatever. If you have a comment in this comment section on this video, you are automatically entered. And then on September 1st, I'm going to go ahead and there's this website that will actually choose a random comment, and I will go ahead, film that, and whatever comment it chooses, you will have 24 hours to contact me, or I will contact you and you have 24 hours to reply. And then we'll work it out, and then I will film building your holster, and it's going to be sent right to you. So I'm actually looking really forward to that. And this was all Holstersmith's idea. So thank you again, guys, for that. But let's get to building. A couple other quick mentions. The flashlight that is in question that we're going to be using is the Olight PL2. Now, it is the same exact body as the Olight PL Pro, minus the fact that the PL Pro has the wireless charging, or not the wireless charging, but the charging magnetic port right here. So we actually have to block for that because it's going to add added retention, which we don't want. So we're going to do that. And these guys are the round widgets nobody can find. I reached out, actually Machine Shop reached out to me, who watches this channel, so shout out to you, Todd. And they made us some. So we've already done like 25 sets. Kind of pricey. It sucks, but it's the world we live in today with what's going on with everything. So these, once I get a confirmation back from him, are going back on my website, and you guys be able to get the round widgets, and we're going to use them today for this build. So now let's get to it. And this is everything that we're going to have to install on this guy. This is right-handed RTI 34 with the thumb on it. So we're going to go ahead and rock all this. These are Gen 1s. This is all I could find right now. But they're working very phenomenally. So we'll get that going. But I'm actually looking forward to this. I don't do a lot of TX22s. I've done a couple. As you can see, I did the JB Weld. The epoxy, or not the epoxy, but the metal, the putty, and it's all hardened and sanded down to make these holsters. But I actually just cleaned my mat, and I'm going to need to grab some stuff to be able to do this. So there's that. And that. If you didn't know, you can get this blocking and a whole ton more at Holstersmith and knifekits.com. This particular one does does the RTI 33, which is this side, and then 34, which is this side. Obviously it's pre-drilled, so it'll dimple in where you need it. And this one is the mount for the hoods. The WRS and the Speedlock share the same hood pattern, so that's absolutely awesome. And then this is what I use for the other side. And we are going to need another piece here, possibly that one. All right, put this back because we have the block underneath here, and that creates a channel for everything. So let's get to bending. Here's our 5 layers. A lot of people ask me why I do 5 layers. People have been doing it long before me. People are going to do it long after me, but we do 5 layers because what it does is it actually bumps the mold out, or the Kydex, a little bit away from the firearm, so you're not going to get premature slide wear. All right, there's that. And then, like I say, these are the ones I do. I had them extended 1 inch. See, it's kind of curved here because the type of firearms that we're using it on is actually causing it. But they're very easy to bend back. These are HDPE, and so far, so good. They've been absolutely phenomenal to work with. So let's get going. So glad my pneumonia is doing better. Starting to go crazy. All right, that looks good right there. You want to make sure the flashlight channel is parallel with the top of the slide. And we can move on to this side. And another piece of steel. And those are attached together, and we'll get this to lock it down. Make it parallel. And then, you know, I like to go straight across. I'm going to probably do this twice, to be honest with you. Go. And so this side doesn't move, we'll just lock them together like so. Oh, that got off pretty good. I'm gonna have to lift all that and move it. See how crooked that is now? I don't know if that's probably from me. Let's see. There we go. Gotta fix that. That can't be. Oh, that's not even all the way. All right, let's do that again. Throw that down, and that goes right there. There we go. All right. And now this is going to have, as you can see, the blocking right here. So we're going to have to lift this up again. So I'm going to put this here. And when I do that, I'm going to push it down just a little bit more. There we go. And I think the other side was actually good. I don't think we need it on the other side. I'll have to see what's needed for blocking on this side. I'm pretty sure there was nothing sticking up. Just the safety. Alright, so I will need blocking for the safety, and that'll be that guy right there. A little overkill, but it'll give it nice design. Alright, now this is a striker-fired firearm, so there's no hammer, so we really don't have to worry about a lot of issues with placement. But we're going to get that going as well. Probably be right around here, and this is specific to the orientation. That looks good right about there. I'll go ahead and lock that in place. We'll have to throw some blocking underneath it. No big deal, just something underneath so it doesn't twist like so. Perfect. Don't want that guy going anywhere. All right. And from there, our 34 is going to be mounted over here. So we just have to get that going, leave adequate room so it doesn't get hung up anywhere. So that'll be right there. And we'll take that down. You know, I like to do an X when I'm doing this. So there's one. Next one we'll throw right here. All right, well, let's see. Oh. Apparently today I just want to do things crooked. There we go. Throw that one there just for a safe measure. If you can see that, same thing. All right, so that's this side complete, and we know our hood's going to land around here. So we'll go ahead and throw that there. Only step after this is to cut out a retention plate. Oh, and I got to finish blocking the flashlight. Can't forget that, otherwise this holster will not work. So this, like I said earlier, is going to go right there. Put that right in the center, and that's going to allow the little nubs that are on the Olight to pass right through. All right, so that is ready. Now we're just going to do, I'll have to trace that and then cut that. Oh, it's 80 degrees in here. It's always a good idea to have warm foam. I say in every video, the warmer the foam, the better definition you are going to get, and you will thank me later. Okay, pretty stoked. Just got out of the press, and it looks pretty damn good. Nothing moved, and that's all I care about. You see the channel for the blocking. Oh yeah, oh yeah. We're gonna let this cool off just a little bit longer and build it. Oh. 7,000 subs. And now the fun part. All right, like I said, this looks absolutely killer. Pretty excited over it. And we're gonna go ahead and line it up. We're gonna draw out where the trigger guard's gonna go to. And it's going to be cut. So, retention is going to be pretty much off this and right here. So we're going to throw 2 points like so. This is going to come up. And let's see here. Like that. So we can go ahead and do it like so, or we could cut it flush. I think we're going to go ahead and keep it just like that. That does look, it looks pretty good. All right, so I'm going to drill all these and cut it. Drilled, cut, rough, and about to sand it. But before I check it, I like to see the fitment and make sure I carve enough right here, which I did. You're not going to scratch yourself on the holster as you go ahead and grip it. And I went with 3 holes because I thought it looked more aesthetically pleasing. And this, it's just comfortable. Even holding it, it feels good. But I'm going to go ahead, sand it up. You've seen all that. You've seen how I've done it. So I'm just going to sand it up so it looks even better. All right, looks good. It's all done. Well, ready for hardware. we're going to go ahead and add all that and get this cleaned up and out the door. But this is holster number 2 of 3. I got to make the third one. I'm going to do that off camera because that one's going to take a while. So I figured this one would be the coolest one because I haven't done a TX22 here. But anyways, let's assemble. And I have everything all laid out that we need. And we're going to go ahead and take our very expensive blue Loctite. I went and bought another bottle today. It was $50-something, but I have an account, so it only cost me $30-something bucks for this. Pretty ridiculous, if you ask me, but it is what it is. Anyways, so I Loctited everything except for the retention because I never Loctite the retention. But I do recommend Loctiting it after you receive your holster and you get to the point where you like the retention, and then you can back everything out and reset it. Then add your thread locker. Anyways, so here's some of this guy. Make sure, yep, right screws. And before I tighten that, get these 3 in here. And these ones don't go extremely tight. Alright, I verify it works after getting slop on it. Alright, let's move to, oh, how about I clean it first? I didn't actually wipe down the outside. That might help. Alright, let's try that again. These are 1/4 inch threaded posts, and then the screws are 0.4375. That's what I use on all of my retention. Make those all even. It actually feels really good where it sits. And we're going to mark right here. Bing. Try not to drill to the other side, and then we'll grab our Noga RC2000. Clean that up. And then because this is a Gen 1, it doesn't have that bump that's there. It instead uses a finish washer to keep everything all centered. And the shoulder actually bottoms out against it. All right. There it is. Oof. Oh, that looks good. But still, never tighten this down. We don't want to go so far down that it won't be able to lock in place. So I always verify, and that locks in place. I'm just going to bump it out just a little bit, just to give it a little extra clearance. And there it is. Awesome. Hell yeah. And that concludes the build of this TX22. Came out really good. I believe he's going to love it. It's heading out to New Richmond, Wisconsin, along with 2 other holsters. And again, thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you learned a thing or two. And remember, code FalTacYT at Holstersmith and knifekits.com. That's good for 7% off up until the end of the month. The last day of the month, it's what, August 31st? And then it's done. It's over with for now. But this is our 7,000 subscriber celebration video. We're gonna give away a holster. So any comment that's on this video is going to be randomly selected, and whoever gets selected, you're going to have your choice of the holster of your choice. That Holstersmith is going to Holstersmith is going to supply all of the material to me. I am going to build it and film it, and it's going off to you. So I am really looking forward to this. I'm going to give everybody some time to watch this. I'll also pin this video to the top of the page, and every comment that you do, like I said, will give you a chance to win this. So good luck to you guys. Thank you again for all the support. Wouldn't be here without you. Appreciate all of you. Make a decision. See you later. Love you. Bye.